I'm not gonna put just a little dot right there and look like a clown. What is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. In today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how I created this everyday makeup look. This is basically my go-to makeup look when I do decide I want to do my makeup. So if y'all want to see how I achieved this makeup look and learn a thing or two, make sure y'all keep on watching. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and join the YouTube family by subscribing to my channel. We are almost at 100 subscribers and I'm getting so excited. So make sure y'all keep subscribing because y'all don't want to miss out on some good ass videos. Right now, this is my skin with no moisturizer on it. I literally just washed my face. So I like to use a few things when I wash my face, and I'm definitely gonna make a video of me doing a morning or nighttime or both routine. So right now, what I like to do, I like to moisturize my lips, and I just use some handy dandy Vaseline, nothing too serious. And then I like to go in with some sunscreen. So I just do a few pumps on my hand, just that much. I'm probably not going to use all of this. I'm just gonna rub that into my skin. So I got this eyebrow brush and eyebrow pencil. I got this so long from a beauty supply store, so I don't know the name of it, but it looks like this. I've had this for so long, but it still gets the job done, and I think it's in the color black. I like when my eyebrows are darker. I don't like light eyebrows. My eyebrows are on the thicker side, I'd say, where it's kind of thin towards the front of my eyebrows. So at the end of my eyebrow, I'll just kind of add some color into it. I'm not drawing it like it's a crayon. I'm just kind of brushing it into my eyebrows till I start to see it darken up in the spots that I want to fill it in. Just like that. So as you can see, the eyebrow is getting darker. I don't really draw it in perfectly because I use my concealer to kind of shape the eyebrow for me. When I'm doing the outline of my eyebrows, I like to use this flat brush. For my concealer, I actually don't use concealer. I use Fenty Beauty foundation. And now it is way too light, so I just use it as concealer. It's perfect, it works. It is in the shade 420. I'm definitely gonna leave all the products that I use down in the description. Okay, so that's what I like to do. And then I take the excess and I just kind of fill in the bottom of my eyebrow. Okay, so that's what I do. I just underline the bottom of my eyebrow just to get like a clean brow look. And then I like to bring the rest of the product onto my eyelid because when I put on eyeshadow, it has a nice base. So now that my eyebrows are done, I leave the top of my eyebrows because I like to use foundation. This is the foundation that I like to use for my skin. This foundation is so good. I love this foundation. Like I said, everything's gonna be listed down in the description. And before I use it, I just like to give it a little shake I take my foundation brush, okay, and I just do a little bit of dots on my face of where I'm gonna put it. I like to use a very little bit of foundation. And then, like I said, for the top of the brows, I just take my brush and I line the top of my eyebrow, just like that. So now that we got the foundation down, I'm going to use my concealer brush and use the same Fenty Beauty to kind of conceal under my eyes. But before I do that, same thing. On my hand, I'm just gonna use my concealer brush and do the tiniest bit in the corner of my eyes. Okay, tiniest bit. And I'm gonna do the tiniest bit on the outside of my eyes. So just like that. And then I'm gonna use my concealer brush and just bring that all out. When you're highlighting the bottom of your eyes, you wanna think of down here like a triangle. So a triangle of where you are highlighting. Sometimes when you want to do a more glam look, you will bring the triangle a little bit bigger, but you want to make sure you use down here as a triangle because you can see this is where the light hits your face. So you want to make sure down here is highlighted. Now that I have both my foundation and my concealer, I'm just going to kind of mix it so it's in between the regular concealer color and the foundation color. And then I like to use my chin and my forehead area, okay? And then I'm going to blend it in. So when you are contouring your face, you don't want to do it too low. You want to do the contour a little bit over your cheekbone. Do it over my cheekbone. And then I'm going to take this brush that I have. This one is like a pointy brush. I'm going to use this shade, and clearly the shade gets used a lot. And I'm just going to put some powder under my eyes on the concealer that I did put there. And then I'm going to take the same brush. I'm not going to add any more product. I like to take the powder under my eyes, but then I like to kind of bring it up the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to take the same brush and then I'm going to line my cheekbone like so. Now I'm just going to take my big brush to set my whole face. So this is setting powder. It sets in the foundation and everything else. So I like to use this and go all over my face so it can tone everything down a bit. Now for my blush, this is literally like the perfect shade for my skin tone. So I like to take my brush, pack on some blush, and when you are putting on blush, what I like to do is smile. When you smile, you get the perfect spot for your cheeks, all right? So I'm not gonna put just a little dot right there and look like a clown. I'm going to now bring the product up here on top of where I basically contoured my face. And then it gives you like a little bit of a rose kiss. That's what it's called. I like to use a little bit of blush just so it looks like I'm blushing, but it's not nothing too crazy. And then what I like to do is bring the blush on my nose and kind of bring it down. I like to have that little bit of a full blush face. And yeah, that's what I like to do. And then I do like to go back in with my powder brush and kind of just soften it down a little bit so it's not looking too crazy. So after I add blush, I like to highlight my face. So I'm not gonna highlight my cheekbones. I'm just gonna highlight the tip of my nose and the inner corner of my eyes. This is the highlighter palette that I like to use. It has 4 highlighter shades in it, and I like to go for the darkest shade. When I use the lighter shade, it just looks like I put powder on my face. So I don't use the lighter shade. I go in between these 3, and I like to use this little tiny brush. I like to highlight the tip of my nose. Okay, just like that. And we're not gonna leave it like this, we're gonna blend it in. But I like to just make sure I get the points of where I wanna highlight. After I highlight, I like to take this brush and I'm going to just kind of soften that down a little bit. After I highlight, I'm going to use a little bit of mascara. One part that I did forget to powder was my eyelids. So when you don't powder your eyelids, you can see a line. So what I'm gonna do is smoothen that back out, and then I'm going to just take my pointy brush and I'm just going to add some powder onto my eyelids. Nothing too crazy. This is basically what I do for my face when I'm doing a everyday makeup look. So this is how my everyday makeup look turned out. Okay, I am not dressed yet, I'm just in my robe. But now after I finish my whole face, I go in with lip gloss, but I left my lip gloss in my car. So I'm just going to go in with some Vaseline. Add that shine. This is how my everyday makeup look is looking. I hope I was able to teach you a thing or two about how to apply some makeup. I hope y'all enjoyed this video of me showing y'all how I do my everyday makeup look. Please don't forget to like the video, also comment down below, and don't forget to join the YouTube family by hitting that subscribe button. And I will definitely be back with another video. Peace out, y'all.